Benvenuti, I should say in
Oh,
Italiano.
I love it. Good morning.
Welcome to Bright Horizons with
Deb
and Jim.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you this beautiful Monday morning.
We appreciate you so much, and we're so happy that you're with us.
Yes, we are.
What we're talking about today is why holidays in our lives.
Why holidays? Jim, why holidays? Think about that.
Well, I think initially the word holidays is holy days. So it was in recognition of these Christmas days in our lives that had significance from a holy standpoint. And then also now we've broadened it over the years to commemorate something important in our lives, such as Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, absolutely.
In honor of those that lost their lives for us last week. July 4th, patriotic.
Right around the corner.
So it's wonderful. What I like about it and what we wanted to bring to you today is the fact that it makes us stop and think and remove ourselves from our daily routine and think about the important things in our lives, share time with our family and friends.
It's time for that little peace of mind. It's that break time to give us the importance. What are we actually, this is our life. Live it to the fullest, live it to your best with your loved ones, your family, your friends. And that's a beautiful way of putting it, Jim. Just enjoying it and just stopping and realizing what do holidays mean to us.
And I want to start with naturally with a song.
Of course. We love it. And I look forward to your songs, Jim. I love it. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go.
Madonna. Holiday.
Madonna. Oh, my gosh. All people. Holiday. Oh, wow.
Remember this?
Holiday. Celebrate. I'm speaking ahead. I'm going ahead.
There she goes.
What a great song for holidays.
It really gets spirits up.
Holiday.
See, holiday and celebrate.
Celebrate. We took holiday. We took a holiday. Take some time to celebrate.
One day
at a life. There you go. Perfect song.
It would be so nice. And it always is nice, right?
It really is.
So that's why we
Love it.
start
Great
with a great song.
Okay.
And who can't you want to get up and dance when you hear that song?
Oh my gosh, Madonna. All people, please. You're all amazing. Oh my God. You know, it's funny you say, here it is June. July's around the corner. And I thought to myself, it's really amazing. Time flies so quickly. Do you know we have 6 more months until it's the Christmas,
again, yes.
Hanukkah, Passover? I mean, we're talking what happened. We just had. I just put my Christmas tree away. I thought I did.
It's going to be coming out again soon.
It happened so quick.
Well, people already start Christmas shopping in the summer for Christmas.
I know. July, I love QVC and HSN, and I enjoy watching both of the networking channels. They've got fabulous, and their hosts are fabulous. They do a great job in presenting their products, and they have Christmas in July, which I look forward to that segment coming up. And even though God knows through the years I've got so many ornaments and what have you building up,
but it puts you in the spirit.
It does
in the middle of the year.
That's why we say holidays. Why? What is their significance?
It touches you.
To you. What is? I mean, whether we're here with our loved ones, they're here with us, they're no longer here with us, they pass on, but it's just. You grab it while you can, and you enjoy every moment.
And they've given us traditions, which we follow. In Italians, we bake special things on the holidays.
Yes,
special delicious treats.
The cannolis. All that good stuff. Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Easter and Christmas have special baked goods.
Yes, Thanksgiving, I love when my mom used to cook in the kitchen. Now, of course, my husband, all the years of being married to him, the chef that he is, having that aroma in the home. Oh, the gravy, the turkey, it is so...
It reminds us it's a holiday morning, that beautiful food flavors.
It could be here in sunny South Florida at 80, 90 degrees, but you know what? It is Thanksgiving in New York. Macy's Day Parade. That's my favorite, Yes. What do they mean to you? It's exciting. It's fun.
And it makes you happy.
Right.
And you want to bring that into your life.
Yes.
Another aspect of holidays is, in my past, has been raising money for charities.
That's beautiful.
And I saw on your list, one of our charities, Deb made a nice list of holidays.
Yes.
But Halloween.
Yes.
In the 1980s, I was president of the North Palm Beach JCs. They raise money for different organizations. And we would, muscular dystrophy, we would like to raise money for.
Oh, that's
Halloween,
wonderful.
we would actually build a haunted house in the Twin City Mall here in Lake Park, 13 rooms. So we actually had all of this pre-constructed. So we would put it all together. It took us about a week. There were 13 rooms. People would go through, it was $1 or so admission, but we would raise $20,000 for
That's
charity.
amazing. excellent
But the
job,
first
my
room was the
gosh.
funniest because we had a coffin there, and sometimes we would have a live person laying in there, and sometimes we would have a mannequin.
I'd have a heart attack.
Well, this is what happened.
No,
So
not
people
me.
would go up to the coffin and look, and when we had a live person, usually it was a female dressed like a bride, like the bride of Frankenstein.
Oh my
So
gosh.
she'd be lying there, and then the people would come over, and she'd sit up and go like that. She scared so many people.
I would
We had
imagine.
an emergency exit.
I would
They would run right out.
That would, you have to call the paramedics for me. I'm so bad. I don't like being frightened, but I can imagine.
They would scream. Oh, it was so funny.
Halloween's a fun time,
Yes.
and it's nice to hear that you've done charity. You know, you make it your own. And I
Yes.
remember growing up, my mom would always give us Halloween. We'd have our friends come over. She'd have the spooky music playing, and ooh,
Yes.
and we'd all dress up. And you know, as a child, you hang on to that. You know, you look forward to what your costume's going to be, and how much fun it's going to be with you and your friends trick or treating.
And when I was a child too, at Halloween, we could raise money for UNICEF. You could take along with you a donation box, and people would put coins in and
Yes,
raise money
yes,
for
yes.
that's the United Nations Children's Organization,
That's
UNICEF.
a wonderful organization. It's been with us for many years, and forever. It's a wonderful organization. They all are.
And then who
Absolutely.
doesn't love wearing a costume on Halloween?
I love it. In
Creativity,
fact, yeah,
creating something?
sure. I think it's fun. I mean, and you let loose. You know, you are who you are, but you're being somebody else that day, and you're making it fun for you and other people
Yes.
around you. You know, it doesn't matter who wants to dress up, but you know, if you want to dress up, it's Halloween. You're
Otherwise, just
entitled
enjoy
to.
everybody else's
Exactly.
costumes.
Eat candy, trick or treat. Exactly. Enjoy everybody else's costumes. Oh my goodness.
And then
gracious.
Christmas with the JCs, we would actually sell live Christmas trees that came down from Michigan in a frozen truck, you know, in a refrigerated truck. And when they got here, there was snow on the trees, and we would actually sell those, and we raised
Wow.
about $20,000 then too for
That's
Musco District.
outstanding. Outstanding. What a way.
Yes, we
to
loved it.
really and truly bring charities and what they're all about
Yes.
together. That's wonderful.
So that's a beautiful aspect of the
Yes,
holidays.
indeed, absolutely. So now, July 4th is around the corner.
Yes.
Independence Day. I know it's exciting for me. It's my wedding anniversary. My husband and I are celebrating 34 years. I don't know where the time's
Wow.
gone, but honey,
34
we'll talk
beautiful
about
years.
that. Again, grab life as it comes at you, with the holidays, without the holidays, because time does go fast.
Well, every day of a marriage like that is a beautiful day of love, but it's so nice that the anniversary actually recognizes the number of years that have
Yes,
passed
yes.
and
yes.
celebrate the 34 beautiful years with Greg.
Thank you. Yes. I just how can you forget that July 4th, when's your anniversary? You better not forget that.
Why did you
Oh.
pick July 4th?
We picked July 4th because we went round and round with different. What was it? Valentine's Day. We picked September like a fall date, and it just seemed so typical. So we went to July 4th, and then we changed it back to Valentine's Day. We went back and forth for a while, and then I said, you know what, July 4th, it makes sense. Independence Day.
Right.
Firecrackers, woo! So it ended up to be July. And I'll tell you, it worked out beautiful. It really worked out beautiful. It was just wonderful. So you never know. Your plans are sometimes your plans, but they never work out the way you want. But in the long run, you say, well, it worked out better than I thought.
And then some.
It's an occasion and a holiday.
Yes, and then some holidays recognize our country, and I love Veterans Day
Yes.
because we have so many veterans in our families.
Who we recognize and love so much.
Yes.
Thank you all.
And it was funny, one Veterans Day, I had a new client come to my office, and she was wearing a poppy on her lapel, and she said to me, do you know what that is? I said, yes, that's a poppy flower. And she said she was from England. She actually grew up in England. And there they all wear poppies on, they call it Remembrance Day, which we call Veterans Day. They remembered World War I, with the catastrophic effect that World War I had on them. But she grew up in a town called Gravesend, which during the plague they would bury bodies, you know, a mass number of people died. They would bury
Wow.
bodies, and right where it stopped, this town was called Gravesend, because the graves ended there.
Ooh, okay, wow.
So she turned 18 during when World War II was actually in progress, and they drafted in England. They drafted men or women either into the military or civil service.
Mhm.
So she volunteered for the civil service, and they asked her when they had the interview if she knew Morse code, and she said she had been taught Morse code, and then they actually placed her with Alan Turing, who actually helped break the Nazi code. They had that code where they were able to communicate without anyone intercepting. They actually developed the interception for the Nazis, which brought the end to World War II. So she played a
Interesting.
significant role in Bletchley Park, England, with
Interesting.
these other people to break the Nazi code. It was wonderful to hear that story.
It really, very interesting.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I really love when I meet people like that and have interesting experiences shared about them.
It's in your heart. You remember
Yes.
them and what they've gone through and what they've allowed to share with you.
Yes.
You know, it's a wonderful thing.
And
Absolutely.
she's still alive, God bless her, from World War II, which is
Oh,
wonderful.
that's nice.
And she can really, teach us from her experience.
What an exciting,
Yes.
wonderful experience.
Yes.
Wow.
It's terrible
Sure
to have
is.
lived during World War II, but they,
Yeah.
they did their best, and England really contributed to the Allied winning of the war. So that was terrific.
Mm.
And then we have festivals like spring, which are wonderful to celebrate the seasons.
We just, this spring, the church has a lot of lovely festivals that they put on, and they're wonderful to go to yearly. And the South Florida Fairground here in South Florida, they have their fair once a year. In fact, they brought it back twice this year because of the pandemic. So yes, celebrations, absolutely having fun, enjoying yourself, and with your loved ones and friends. So
Yes.
basically, you say to yourself, a holiday, you can actually make a holiday out of a regular day. You know that? Think
Sure,
about
that's what
that.
I was
You
going to
can
say
make-
too.
You can
You could
good
take a
mindset.
day off and make it a holiday for you.
Why not? You could do that. I mean, my goodness, it's all in your heart and what you make of it. It really is.
And then I was going to mention too that in Europe, they actually call their vacations holiday. So they say we're going on
We're
a holiday.
going on a holiday, yes, this I know.
Yes.
And I love
So in
European
recognition
way.
of that, I have another song for us.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because
let's hear
it's
it.
a vacation, right?
Yes.
So who else but this special woman sang about vacation? My dear Connie Francis. VACATION. Put away the books at a
Put
school.
away.
We're on vacation. Fun. VACATION. Summertime. Another great song.
I know. She's fun, Connie Francis.
Yes.
And a very dear friend of Jim's
Yes.
as well. So, I mean, a fun lady, an excellent artist, and we love you, Connie.
And then let's also think about New Year's Eve because that's a wonderful occasion
New
for so
Year's
many.
Eve, when oh boy, a brand new year's about to start around the corner.
You think
and
about the
now-
past year
Yes.
and you want to improve yourself in the new year.
How many times I've said, oh, I have my new resolutions, and do I stick with them? Of course I do some, maybe not all, and I think we're all guilty of that because we get caught up in life, we work,
But
we're
it helps
busy.
us assess ourselves.
It truly does help us assess ourselves, and you need to have that feeling of strength and know that you have a schedule and a guidance in your life, and it's a wonderful thing. And like I said, 6 months before the holiday, Christmas, and here it is, another 2022. It was hard for me to wrap around 2020.
Yes,
Now 2021, just like it was 2000, now we're in the 20s.
yes,
It is so wild, but New Year's Eve is a wonderful holiday.
it is.
And it brings a lot of tears, a lot of joy, because it's the ending of it's the ending of a year and into a brand new year. And we so want to take advantage of every moment of our lives. Holidays, what do they mean to us? This is what they mean
Yeah,
to us.
to me, family is so much a part of holidays.
Yes, and unfortunately, our families, we all get older and we do lose loved ones, and that's not always easy, but it's part of life, and we have to go with the flow and deal with it, but we have wonderful,
And remember the impact they made
memories.
on our lives. Yeah,
the impact is
beautiful.
wonderful.
Yes,
Thank God for the memories.
and then spending the time with the family that we do have.
Yes.
We can't do that every day, so
That's
it's
right.
nice that
So
we take the time
Thanksgiving,
to do
it's
that.
wonderful to get together around that table and eat and share and care.
I
Christmas.
bet Greg makes a wonderful turkey.
Oh, does he? Don't forget. Like
And
I
stuffing.
said. Oh,
My favorite part is the stuffing.
I know. Mine too. I got it that way. And the gravy and the sweet potatoes with the marshmallow. Oh boy. My favorite holidays have been, they're all wonderful, but Thanksgiving and Christmas have been my two favorite. I'll never forget one year my dad had walked into my home and he says to me, Deb, you should charge admission. He's looking around. Everything,
Decorations?
everything was twinkling and bing, bing, and singing. And I had Mrs. Claus, because through the years I've
Right.
collected my dolls, animation, and I love all that. I have a little carousel.
So how far do you start in advance?
Oh,
of Christmas
I start
to
right after
decorate?
Thanksgiving. Right after.
You need that
And,
time.
yes, because for me, I put so much involved. I mean, the tree, we have a 7-foot tree. It's a beautiful artificial, pre-lit, beautiful. But by the time I put all the ornaments and what have you on there, I put my time into
And
it,
you
but I
want to
take
enjoy
my
it,
time. I
right.
don't just throw things. And of course, it's not the garland, it's the beads. They have to be certain colors.
Right.
So it takes me a good 2 days, sometimes 3, depending upon what I want to put on the tree. But to me, that's a labor of love. I do that, then I step back, go, okay, now what's next? Then the dolls come out, and this and that. So I was thinking about holidays, what my father had said, he says, you should have definitely charged admission.
So you can
Because
raise money for a
twinkle-
charity.
Come on in. But yeah, no, holidays mean so much. And it's a time where my heart becomes so, I'm happy all the time, but your
Yes.
heart really becomes overjoyed.
That's why people love the
Very
Christmas
much.
holiday
And the
time.
music. Oh, come all you faithful.
Oh, all the
Noel.
beautiful Christmas songs.
That brings tears to my eyes. I just run around the house, I play the Christmas music, and it puts you in such a mood. It's just
And
wonderful.
how many of us want to watch a special video too, or a movie from
Oh,
Christmas?
absolutely.
I always love White Christmas. You know,
Yes,
always
Miracle
touched
on
my
50,
heart.
Miracle on 54th Street, and then White Christmas, beautiful, beautiful.
As a
movies.
child, I would watch A Christmas Carol every year too. I just love that story of Scrooge, and you know, it's a happy ending, so
Yes.
it's just a beautiful
Yeah.
way to reminisce about.
Scrooge wasn't Scrooge. And he realized what he had to do. You know, I remember also as a young girl, I'd be on my father's lap, and he'd be like, "Okay," you know, we'd have the Christmas music playing, and there'd be televised. What was it on TV and also on the radio? Okay, boys and girls, it's time to get to bed. Ba, 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 ba. And I remember thinking, oh, I'd be out the window. He'd hold me, and he'd say, "You see up there? He's coming." And I'll never forget the year that I found my father under the tree, putting together a vanity for me.
Oh.
It broke my heart. I said, well, that's not Santa Claus. But, yeah, you know, all those memories really bring a lot. They bring so much to your
It's
heart.
just beautiful, yes.
You know, you remember all
Our
those
parents
wonderful
always
memories.
make Christmas so special for us.
Yeah, and back then I remember my mom had the tinsel, and we'd stand there and throw the
Yes,
tinsel
we
on
had the
trees.
tinsel too.
And then the garland, and you know, so again, holidays, it's what you remember, it's what you believe in. Yes, things are going to be different as we get older, and things will change, but always keep in your heart those beautiful memories.
And if you're having a little bit of a sad time, pull
Yeah.
out a Christmas movie and watch it. It doesn't have to be Christmas time.
Exactly.
It'll bring
It could be
a
any
smile
time,
to your
right?
face.
It could
yeah.
be June the 1st.
Yeah, now that we have
June 7th.
DVDs, even online, you can find any video you want.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's
yes.
a good way to just cheer yourself up.
Absolutely. You know, what we have decided to do, and we have not done until now, we'd like to reach out and acknowledge everyone who's had a birthday, an anniversary. I was telling Jim that there are two people from May, the last time we did our show, who have had a birthday. Well, one person's had a birthday. A friend of mine, Marcy Hawking.
Hi,
Hi, Marcy.
Marcy.
Mwah. Marcy
Happy
knows Jim
birthday.
and I.
Yes.
May 31st was Marcy's birthday. We love you, Marcy.
It's a great month. Mine was the 20th.
Yes,
as we
and
said.
Jim's was the 20th. My sister Holly was the 24th. My sister
Oh,
Lisa
happy
was
birthday,
May
Holly.
4th. Oh, I can go on. Mother's Day.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of happenings
Yes,
in May.
we love May.
So we'd like to discuss and acknowledge everybody as well. My girlfriend Nancy, New Jersey. Mwah, love you, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Congratulations. Nancy is a first-time grandmother, and
Whoa.
I'm so happy. Nancy, our conversation last week was awesome, and it was just wonderful. We've been friends throughout the years. Here is Nancy's beautiful.
Let's see the baby.
This is
Bring it a little closer
Bryce.
to
I
the
don't know if you
camera.
could see it. Bryce Daniel Gomez. Bryce was born May 29th,
What a cute-
2021.
What a cutie.
And he is.
What does his shirt say?
It says, "I can't wait to meet my brother Riley." Riley is their dog, their pit bull dog. Anyway, Caitlin Gomez and Brian Gomez are the parents. Caitlin, Brian, congratulations.
It's
We're
so
very
exciting to
happy
have
for
a
you.
grandchild.
It's a wonderful time in your lives, and I wanted to reach out and acknowledge all of you. Mwah, the best of luck and blessings always.
Yes.
And
It's-
as we go on, we'll acknowledge everybody. Of course, we want to do that.
A lot of people say they want to skip over the children, go right to the grandchildren, because they can spoil
Uh-huh.
them, and they have time with them, and they don't really have the responsibility of raising them as much as the
Yes,
parents do.
yeah.
So it's a fun time.
Yes.
Just like my nieces and nephews, I love them all. It's just so precious when they're born.
Yes. Time
fact-
goes. So I picked this picture of Bryce because he is so. Look at that picture. I just can't get over how cute he is.
It's adorable.
I'm very,
niece
very
Jean Marie,
taken with this. He's adorable.
my niece Jean Marie was born December 18th in
Right before Christmas.
1978.
Okay.
She was small naturally, so we put her in a Christmas stocking and took a picture of her. It was
Oh,
adorable.
how cute is that? Oh, no, that is adorable. That is adorable. Oh, my
I always
goodness
remember that.
gracious. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Even with our fur babies, I know with Shaker, too, I put him in that, Jim with his bow ties. I took a bow tie, put it with
Yes,
Shaker's
I
shirt.
love that
Remember
photo.
And he'd just sit there and let me dress him up. I said, oh, hey.
What a wonderful disposition.
Okay, go ahead, dress me up. Oh, my.
And
But-
with holidays, our song "What a Difference a Day Makes" becomes so important, right? Because it's a
does.
day that makes a difference, a holiday.
See, it fits right in there. Right in there. And with that being said,
We're going to sing our
we're
song.
going to sing our song. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. What a difference a day makes. And the difference is you and you and you. We love to join you each and every week, but we don't want to leave our segment without saying, please keep your horizons bright.
And
We
share
love
your
you all.
thoughts with us, please.
Absolutely.
Send
Take
us, send
care,
us holidays that are significant to you and your thoughts about what we discussed. We love it.
and we love you. Have a wonderful day. Until Friday, we'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you for joining us.